Hello, my friends. Hello, my friends. Welcome to episode 68, probably A, B, and C, on the book of Daniel, chapter 9. It is called Daniel's Prayer for Israel. Today is Sunday. I'm late in posting. I usually post on Saturdays, but Saturday I left for work. I don't know, about 4 a.m. I got home about 11 p.m. August is a very hard week for me, a hard month. So today is Sunday, August 4th, I believe, and I'll post this probably in the morning. Okay, on Monday. Sorry I'm late. It's going to hurt my algorithm with YouTube. So, enough of the sob story. Apologize for being late. Daniel, book 9. If you hear noise, it'll be the air conditioner. It's very hot. In the first year of Darius, the son of Ahasuerus, the seed of the Medes, who had been made king over the kingdom of the Chaldeans. Oh my God, I forgot. I have to put on a shirt. Let's see if I can pause this. I'm so sorry. It's really hot, and I guess subconsciously I don't want to put on a shirt. Okay. So, in the first year of Darius, the son of Ahasuerus, of the seed of the Medes, who had been made king over the kingdom of the Chaldeans, so what happened in chapter 8 was Daniel saw a vision of the goat and the ram was Greece, and the big horn was Alexander the Great, who died at the age of 33. They thought he was a god. So let's just go with Daniel chapter 9. The first year of Darius, the son of Ahasuerus, of the seed of the Medes, who had been made king over the kingdom of the Chaldeans. In the first year of his reigning, I myself, Daniel, discerned by the books the number of the years concerning which the word of Jehovah had occurred to Jeremiah the prophet. That doesn't quite flow off the tongue. Let me read that again. In the first year of his reigning, of Darius' reigning, I, Daniel, discerned by the books the number of the years concerning which the word of Jehovah God had occurred to Jeremiah the prophet, for fulfilling the devastations of Jerusalem. 70 years. So, Daniel read the prophecy of Jeremiah, Jeremiah 25, 8 through 11. And it had been 70 years since he saw his fellow Israelites, and he was carried away into slavery with the Babylonians. Boy, this is confusing. Number of years concerning which the word of Jehovah had occurred to Jeremiah the prophet, 25, 8 through 11. Jeremiah the prophet, fulfilling the devastations of Jerusalem. Well, I guess there was a prophecy that Jerusalem would be devastated by Jeremiah. And this came to pass. And Daniel says, I proceeded to set my face to Jehovah, the true God, in order to seek him with prayer and with entreaties, with fasting and sackcloth and ashes. And I began to pray to Jehovah my God, and to make confession, and to say, Ah, Jehovah, the true God, the great one, always praying for Israel. Daniel prayed 3 times a day. I think this set him apart from a lot of people, his faithfulness to God, that despite all his tribulations, he was still honoring God, thanking God, and begging God for intercession on his behalf or the Israelis' behalf. I think that is a very good goal for all of us, to pray 3 times a day. The evening prayer that he did in Isreal was at 3 p.m. and he kept doing that all through his whole life, no matter where he was. So I'm guessing 6 a.m., maybe 11 or 12, maybe 12 noon, and then 3 p.m. or something like that. Here's his prayer for the Israelites. Ah, Jehovah, the true God, the great one, and the fear-inspiring one, keeping the covenant and the loving kindness to those loving him, and to those keeping his commandments. We have sinned and done wrong, and acted wickedly and rebelled. There has been a turning aside from your commandments and from your judicial decisions. And we have not listened to your servants, the prophets, who have spoken in your name to our kings, our princes, and to our forefathers, and to all the people of the land. To you, O Jehovah, there belongs the righteousness, but to us the shame of face, as at this day to the men of Judah, and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and to all those of Israel, those nearby and those far away, in all the lands to which you dispersed them, because of their unfaithfulness with which they acted against you. O Jehovah, to us belongs the shame of face, to our kings, to our princes, and to our forefathers, because we have sinned against you. To Jehovah, our God, belong the mercies and the acts of forgiveness, for we have rebelled against him. I'm sorry, I'm dehydrated. It's so hot. But I don't want to drink and start sweating until this is over. Okay. To Jehovah our God belong the mercies and the acts of forgiveness. For we have rebelled against him, and we have not obeyed the voice of Jehovah our God by walking in his laws, that we set before us the hand of his servants the prophets. And all those of Israel have overstepped your law, and there has been a turning aside by not obeying your voice, so that you poured out upon us the curse and the sworn oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the true God. For we have sinned against him. And he proceeded to carry out his words that he had spoken against us and against our judges who judged us, by bringing upon us great calamity, such as was not done under the whole heavens, as what has been done in Jerusalem. Just as it is written in the law of Moses, all this calamity, it has come upon us, and we have not softened the face of Jehovah our God by turning back from our error, and by showing insight into your trueness. And Jehovah kept alert to the calamity, and finally brought it upon us. For Jehovah our God is righteous in all his works that he has done, and we have not obeyed his voice. And now, O Jehovah our God,